Hi viewers, so welcome back to the channel. In the previous session we have discussed about the concept of prism, and related to that, so we have discussed about cube, cuboid and cylinder. So in this particular video, so we are going to discuss about the right pyramid. So right pyramid, so pyramid means nothing but you will have a polygonal base and all its lateral faces are nothing but triangles which are converged to a particular point, right? It is nothing but the tip of the pyramid. So what is the difference between prism and a pyramid means? So in prism you will have the lateral faces as rectangles or parallelograms, whereas in pyramid you have the lateral faces as triangles, and the major difference is nothing but in prism you have two bases, whereas in pyramid so you have only one base and the other base will be a point. Now let us discuss about a right pyramid. So right pyramid means nothing but the axis, if the axis is perpendicular to the base, then such a pyramid is nothing but called as a right pyramid. Now the name of the pyramid is defined by the number of sides of its base, right? Now to illustrate the lateral surface area, total surface area and volume of the pyramid, so I am going to consider one particular pyramid, right? So let that pyramid be, so I am considering a pentagonal pyramid. So why I am calling it as pentagonal pyramid means its base is having 5 sides. Now this is nothing but the base, so this from this base sides I am going to connect this particular point by means of triangles. So on connecting the triangles I am going to form a pentagonal pyramid. Now when you consider the center of the base, so from center of the base if I connect by an imaginary line, so this will be perpendicular to my base, so this I call it as height of the pyramid. So this is nothing but height of the pyramid, and this particular length, so these particular lengths are nothing but we call it as slant height, So here we have one new word which is nothing but slant height, which we represent by the letter small l, Now what is meant by slant height? Since all the triangles are slant, right? So because of those slantness we are going to have one new height which we call it as slant height. Now let us discuss about the lateral surface area of this particular pyramid. So lateral surface area of right pyramid. So lateral surface area means other than top and bottom, remaining all the surfaces we have to consider. Now for that, if we consider all the surfaces other than top and bottom, what are all the surfaces here? So those all are nothing but triangles, right? So if you know the base and height of those particular triangles, then we can simply say the area of those triangles. Now what I am considering is, so let us consider the side length of this particular side as A1, this as A2, this as A3, this as A4 and this particular fifth side as A5, and let us consider the slant height of this particular pyramid is some L. So that particular slant height, so if you consider each face of a triangle, now when you consider the triangle, so this particular height is nothing but the slant height of the pyramid. So for pyramid this will be slant height, but for my triangle this will be my height. So likewise I am going to have the side AI. Now already I know that the area of this particular triangle is given by half into base into height. Likewise here we are having different bases, or sometimes you may have regular polygon, so for that you will have equal sides. So if I consider this particular thing, so for each and every triangle if I go on to find out the area, what I am going to get? So half into A1 into this slant height plus half into A2 into slant height plus half into A3 into slant height plus half into A4 into slant height plus half into A5 into slant height. So that particular slant heights are nothing but the heights of the each triangle. Now since I have considered 5-sided polygon, so if it is n-sided polygon, then you will get n such terms. Now among those terms, if I take half into L as common, then what I am going to get? A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5. Now these all are nothing but sum of sides of the polygon, right? So sum of sides of the polygon is nothing but given by, so it is nothing but called as, so we call it as perimeter. So perimeter of a polygon is nothing but sum of all its sides. So from this what I can say? So the formula is given by half into P into L, where P is nothing but perimeter of the base. Now the units are nothing but square units. So lateral surface area of pyramid is given by, lateral surface area of right pyramid is given by half into perimeter of the base into slant height. Now next we are going for total surface area, so TSA. So if you want total surface area, what we should do? For the lateral surface area we need to add top and bottom, but here top is not there, so only bottom surface area we need to add. That means, so what will you get? LSA plus area of base, so which is nothing but half into PL plus area of base. So what are the units? So for this also we are going to have square units. Let us find out the volume of pyramid. So to find out the volume of pyramid, there is no particular geometrical approach to find out the volume of pyramid. So practically, so they have proven, so the volume of pyramid is nothing but equal to 1/3 of volume of prism. So volume of pyramid is nothing but 1/3 of volume of prism. So here this comparison is possible. So this is nothing but volume of pyramid. So volume of pyramid is equal to 1/3 of volume of prism. So this case is possible only when, so both are having the same bases. So when they have same base and if they have the same heights, that means their bases and the heights, if they are same, then we can say that volume of pyramid is equal to 1/3 of volume of prism. So already about volume of prism we have discussed in our previous video, so you can go through that, so you will get the volume of prism. Now, so what is the volume of prism formula? So volume of prism is nothing but area of the base into height, area of the base into height. So in short I can write it as 1/3 into A into H. So this is nothing but cubic units. So here you need to understand one thing, that is, so for lateral surface area of pyramid and total surface area of pyramid, so you are going to make use of slant height. You are going to make use of slant height, remember this. But for volume of pyramid, you are going to make use of actual height of the pyramid, right? So these two things you need to keep in mind while remembering the formulas. Okay.